Welcome back to Palmetto Life. It's Wednesday, and that means we're talking about the kiddos today. The Children's Museum of the Low Country's president and CEO, Karen Coltrane, is here now to talk about how to best celebrate MLK Day with the whole family. Welcome, my friends.
Yes, thank you. It seems like we just got over the holidays, and now we got another holiday.
We're back. So you guys are going to be open.
We are.
Okay.
We're open 7 days a week now, and always on when schools are closed, we try to be open. So MLK Day.
Perfect day to come.
Perfect day to come.
Awesome.
And we'll start with a parade because everybody loves
a parade.
Loves a parade. So this is the 53rd annual MLK Day parade. YWCA hosting.
Yes.
Wonderful celebration.
There.
Starts over at Burke High School, and they work their way over to King Street.
I
know.
So
I know.
Cute.
There's your guys. And it goes down King and then eventually turns on Calhoun. So, but that is not a reason to stay away from downtown. I would argue that's a reason to come.
Yes.
Meeting Street's open, East Bay. You can get down, get over. There's a lot of people asking me, well, where do you park? There's the parking deck at the Visitor Center, but also if you come on John Street, turn right off of Meeting onto John, and on the left, kind of behind the music hall, there's a parking deck that a lot of people don't know about.
Oh, okay.
So real easy,
Insider
and you
tip.
could catch the parade, which is fun for the kids, and then come on over to the Children's Museum.
Well, that's a perfect day with the whole
My unabashed plug for that, but it is. We're going to have activities going on related to that to really kind of highlight, you know, the way that Dr. King was devoted to service and peace. So those are the pieces out of the day that we really focus on as the Children's Museum, and we're excited to be a part of everything downtown.
Yeah. You guys are great, you know, doing the themed activities for each of these holidays, which is incredible. So this is a good way to teach the kids about everything that, you know, he was and he stood for.
That's right. That's right. So, you know, it depends on the age, and when they're real little, they're not going to quite get it, but if you can bring it down to an experience that they understand, and we can talk about that a little bit more in the parent tip, but we're celebrating the day with a lot of themed activities, like you said, and you know, it's just a great time to be with the family. Even if you don't, you know, partake in sort of the theme, just being together as a family is a great way to honor the day and what Martin Luther King stood for.
Definitely, and especially if it's gonna, I don't know, is it gonna rain, Joey? No, right?
Yeah, no, actually, Joey, we were talking before that he's my great friend in this weather because he keeps bringing the rain on the weekends, which if you're kind of tired of it, you know, you get the kids and you're stuck in a house, Children's Museum, we see a bump in attendance when it's inclement weather, cold weather, super hot weather, you know, nice spring days. Used to be our Achilles heel, but we're getting ready to renovate the outside, and so we'll be a four-season all-weather place. But I do know families have appreciated being able to come in this weather, this winter that we've kicked up around here. And Canada needs to keep their stuff up in Canada, but they keep sending it down. But yeah, so getting more towards what parents can do for the holiday, because I know some of these holidays, like President's Day, is a little easy. Kids understand President, that one. This one's, you know, maybe a little bit different to attach to, but I think the spirit of sharing and giving to others. We have so many people. I think I've reached back to maybe 6 or 7 people just since the beginning of the week that want to volunteer this weekend, and we're so encouraging of that. If anyone wants to volunteer, if you've got time or want to do that kind, doesn't have to only be that day, right? It can be any time. But if you just go to, you can email at volunteer@ExploreCML, Children's Museum Low Country, explorecml.org. So volunteer at explorecml.org, and just say who you are and what you think you'd like to do. And we have lots of roles that we can have people volunteer. And that's a great way to express this season that we're in mid-January and thinking about Martin Luther King. But for kids, there are so many great books. We're really blessed with a lot of books about Dr. King. Age appropriate, and you find the right one and kind of start with a story, and then focus on kindness. That's a lesson we want to impart to children all year long, so this is a nice time to kind of hit that, especially after the holidays. We've just had those experiences, kind of reinforcing and relating these kind of big ideas for young children to actual experiences that they have. You know, that's a great way to have these lessons be inculcated by children and lead by example. You know, there's nothing worse than telling kids to do something, and
Very
then
true.
they
They're
watch
always
you
watching.
do something
They're
different.
listening.
Yeah. So a little extra sweetness with the cashier at the grocery, that kind of thing, and talking about that with children, and always encourage their questions. They have them. They all come out with questions, so if you can encourage that and focus them on this. So, and if you don't know the answer, which happened to me a lot when I was a parent, was I said, well, let's figure it out together. I'm teaching a college class, and I'm finding myself saying that too when I don't know the answer. It's like, you know what, I don't know the answer. Let's see how we can figure that out.
Like
works for the little ones, works for the big ones.
Works for all of us.
That's
too.
right.
Those lucky students getting to be taught by you as well.
No, I don't know about that. But this is a great day to celebrate peace and love, and just nothing in the world wrong with that.
Yeah. So you guys are open. What are the hours again for Monday?
We are open. We're open for members, museum members, from 9 to 10, and everybody else 10 to 5. Everybody, all day. And it's a great time to come check out everything that we do and have a nice experience with your family.
Yeah, if you guys haven't been there in a while, it's a great time to go and see everything that you guys have done on the inside. I know I can't wait to go check out everything. I have family coming next week, so hopefully I can bring all the kids and we can have some fun there. It really is the perfect place.
And they
for
can
that.
say, I see Aunt Emily on the wall.
That would be amazing.
In the studio. That's right.
That would be something.
A lot of kids point to that.
Aw.
A lot of little aspiring anchors that are in there every day.
Oh, we're so happy to have that partnership with you guys, especially if you guys have not seen our Live 5 exhibit there. It's a great time to go see that as well. Karen, thank you so much for being here as always, and we'll see you here next week.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.